Good evening. Sooner or later, everybody pays for gas prices. Even if you don't drive a car, gas prices drive up the price of everything we buy. High gas prices hurt families already dealing with a recession, especially where they stand right now. Average regular unleaded at $3.84 and selling at over $4 in a lot of places. That's up 30 cents just the last month. Oil's way up, now standing at $112.29 a barrel. That's up 84 cents from just yesterday. Today, President Obama went after one contributor in these prices, the speculators and manipulators, the outright fraud that are often unseen factors in what we all pay. But how will this work exactly? We begin tonight with NBC's Kristen Welker in Reno, Nevada. Kristen, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. The president in Reno, Nevada today, where the average price of gas is $4.03 a gallon. And he vowed to investigate what's causing this pain at the pump. The president wasted no time addressing what's on everyone's mind: high gas prices.
The Attorney General is putting together a team whose job it is to root out any cases of fraud or manipulation in the oil markets that might affect gas prices, and that includes the role of traders and speculators. We're going to make sure that nobody's taking advantage of American consumers.
The president's words resonating at Alpine Pastries in Evergreen, Colorado, where they've been feeling the pain. The costs of the ingredients in the oven, flour, sugar, and cocoa, rising every day.
You lay there in bed and you shake, and you think, gosh, am I going to be able to make the payment tomorrow?
Owners Robert and Rebecca Kelty say their only option is to raise prices.
When the prices of things go up, sometimes people can't afford to buy it.
It's not just gas prices rising each day. Our food costs are also going up. Fruits, vegetables, dairy, meat, and poultry. In fact, inflation is showing its steepest increase since December 2009.
This is now something that the public is very much in tune with. They can touch it, they can feel it, they see it every day that they either go out in their cars or go to the grocery store.
And with wages stagnant, consumers say they are being squeezed.
Everything goes up, like the utilities, phone bills.
While some retailers are trying to absorb the extra costs, many small business owners can't. Groovy Singh, who manufactures men's clothes, is paying 140% more for cotton than he did a year ago.
I have to slim down to a point where I can just barely sometimes cover my overheads to keep the business going.
Tough choices in an economy that's struggling to get back on track. And economists say the high prices are being caused in part by speculators who are buying commodities like oil and cotton at high prices and then selling even higher. Brian.
All right, Kristen Welker covering the president's visit there in Reno, Nevada today. Kristen,
do you have any food reserves in your home right now? How long could you provide food for your family if the food supply was cut off? A month? A week? 3 days? Wouldn't you feel better if you had the necessary reserves? Have you ever noticed that the more advanced we get, the less prepared we are? Many things that defined life only 100 years ago are so convenient today that we don't really think about what would happen if that convenience were gone. Consider how we get our food. We just go down to the grocery store and grab a few things. But what if something happened that interrupted the food supply to the store? How long would it take for the shelves to be wiped out? What would you do? How long could you and your family survive? You know, for all the other important things in our lives, we have a variety of professionals, from mechanics to doctors, to help cover our bases. Why don't we also have a food professional? Food is our greatest dependency. Yet most of us find ourselves unprepared for the uncertainties that lie ahead. Why take chances? Why not do something about it? You've already taken the first step. Keep moving forward with this tour, and we can help you put a plan together and even show you how to get your food for free. Important reason to have food reserves is to be prepared in case of an emergency. There are an average of 392 large-scale natural disasters a year. Add to this the possibilities of unemployment, accidents, and downturns in the economy that have 43 million Americans on food stamps, and food reserves make all kinds of sense. But food reserves are not just about you, are they? They're about you and all the people you care about. Let me illustrate my point. The price of food is continually rising. What if you found out about a grocery store that opened up in your neighborhood with prices from 10, 15, even 20 years ago? Would you shop there? Probably. What if the food was free? Would you keep it to yourself? Or would you feel inspired, even responsible to share that gift? Efoods Global can help you and your family and friends prepare for an uncertain future with our food reserves. And we can even show you how to do it for free. The more of us that are prepared, the more generous and empowered we will all be, and the safer our families will be. Now let's continue our tour by showing you what goes into making Efoods Global Reserves and why they are the right choice for you.